Sarah had always been a diligent student, but her addiction to social media was taking a toll on her grades. As she struggled to keep up with her coursework, she spent more and more time on her phone, scrolling through her social media feeds and chatting with friends. Despite her best intentions, Sarah got distracted by social media whenever she sat down to study. She would tell herself that she just needed a quick break, but before she knew it, hours had passed, and she had made no progress on her assignments. As her addiction to social media grew stronger, her grades began to slip. She would stay up late into the night, scrolling through her feeds instead of getting much-needed sleep. Her teachers noticed her lack of focus in class, and her parents became worried about her academic performance. One day, Sarah woke up late and missed her first period. She had overslept because she stayed up late the night before on social media. When she arrived at school, she realized that she had a major exam in the class she missed. Sarah felt panicked and scared. She knew that she was not prepared for the exam and that her grades would suffer. She felt trapped in the cycle of social media addiction, unable to break free and focus on her studies. After the exam, Sarah went to her teacher and asked for help. The teacher listened to her struggles and suggested that she take a break from social media to focus on her studies. At first, Sarah resisted the idea of a social media break. She couldn't imagine her life without scrolling through her feeds, seeing what her friends were up to, and keeping up with the latest trends. But as her grades continued to suffer, she realized that something needed to change. So Sarah deleted her social media apps from her phone and turned off her notifications. At first, it was hard. She felt like she was missing out on so much. But as the days passed, she started to feel more focused and motivated. Without the constant distractions of social media, Sarah found that she had more time to study, read, and pursue her hobbies. She began to feel more confident in her abilities and less stressed about her grades. As she worked hard to catch up on her coursework, Sarah discovered that she had a talent for writing. She started to write short stories and essays in her spare time, and soon found that she enjoyed the process of writing just as much as she enjoyed browsing social media. Sarah's grades began to improve, and her parents and teachers were impressed by her newfound focus and dedication. She even started to win writing contests and receive recognition for her work. In the end, Sarah passed her exams with flying colors and felt proud of herself for breaking free from the social media trap. She learned that social media addiction was a real problem, but it was possible to overcome it with hard work and dedication. As she continued to pursue her passion for writing, Sarah realized that there were so many more fulfilling and productive things to do than scroll through social media. Dear readers, as you have read in the story of Sarah, social media addiction can have a detrimental effect on our lives, particularly on our academic performance. It can be hard to break free from the constant notifications and the fear of missing out, but it is possible. It is important to remember that social media is a tool, not a necessity. We should use it in moderation and prioritize our responsibilities and obligations, such as studying, over scrolling through our feeds. By taking a break from social media and focusing on our goals, we can achieve great things and overcome any obstacles in our path. Let Sarah's story serve as a reminder to not let social media control our lives and to prioritize our education and personal growth.